Y'all, please watch My Dad the Bounty Hunter. It is so good. Great acting, great storylines. The action scenes are phenomenal. This is Court. I love the dynamic between the daughter and the father. I think that's such an important conversation that needs to be had within the family structure when you feel like work is just taking control and you miss out on those connections. And the daughter being the oldest in this, like, she's already very skeptical of her father because he's already disappointed her so much. But like the relationship that grows there, the conversations they have, like, it's just, y'all, it's so good. It's so good. I feel like Netflix is figuring out their formula because when I had said a while ago, I was like, it's hard to get that formula down. The animated anything formula is difficult to do. I feel like Disney and Pixar have really, really, really nailed the formula. DreamWorks too have nailed the formula. Like, if we're gonna put it in an order, Disney, Pixar number one, DreamWorks number two. Even though it's trying to get to that top spot, honey. It's trying to get to that top spot. DreamWorks. We got Illumination that's doing a really good job. I think Illumination just let me double check. Is Illumination just like the Gru movies? The Despicable Me movies? Hold on, let me see. Illumination Productions. What I'm basically trying to say is the Illumination, hold on. I'm sorry. The animated movies have to have a formula because in order for it to have a formula, that's when you know it's going to be good regardless. Yeah, Illumination did a lot of stuff. It did all the Despicable Me. It did The Secret Life of Pets. It did Sing. Oh, I love Sing. It did Minions, of course. So yeah, it's got Illumination is getting its, bearings and understanding their wheelhouse. They're doing a really good job too. I think it's super hard to do animation right, is what I'm trying to say. But I feel like Netflix is making their way up there because they did a real good job with Rio. Oh, I'm sorry, not Rio. Vivo. Is it Vivo? Oh, Lord, y'all, let me double check. I think it's Vivo because that movie was good. Netflix. Hold on. Is it Vivo? Did I say the wrong name? It's Vivo. Good, great. Because Netflix did a really good job with Vivo. Vivo is a phenomenal animated movie coming out of Netflix. They also did that one with the dragon. That was pretty good. So I was optimistic about My Dad the Bounty Hunter, and I'm glad I was. Y'all, the show is phenomenal. Yeah. The twists and the turns, the character development, absolutely amazing. And this, not to give nothing away, I loved the way they had the young boy voiced by Jacoby. Hold on. I loved that they gave Sean, his name is Sean. I love that they gave Sean this kind of like twitch. He had this tick or twitch that he had due to being overly stimulated in an overly stressful environment. Like, if anything, like, he just gained this tick after, constantly having to, I don't know, kind of be okay with the way certain situations are, even if he didn't like it. So he acquired this tick. And that just made me feel so like connected to him in a way where we're just like, oh my God, the poor baby. That poor boy is stressing. He wants to be the best son he can be. He wants to be the best brother. He hates confrontation. Like, and just watching it like manifest into this really like nervous, adorable little nervous tick that he had. I just feel like that stuff is so important when it comes to creating characters, especially when they're not real, like animated characters. Because those little things give them the humanism, give them that, give them that thing that everyone can relate to, that nervous, that human-like quality within the animation is just so nice. It was so cool and a great touch, a really great touch. Oh, but can I tell you who my favorite character in the movie was? Gotta be Chris, voiced by Yvette Nicole Brown. Yvette, how Yvette Nicole Brown managed to give so much personality to a floating robot ball needs to be studied. It needs to be studied, honey. Okay? She did such an amazing job as Chris in the movie. I mean, in the show. Hands down, so good. Her attitude, her jokes, her fun, light nature, the bounce in her voice. Like, Yvette is like I love Yvette Nicole Brown. I think she is a phenomenal voice actress. Like, her voice is just so, what's it called when easily recognizable is Yvette Nicole Brown. She did such a great job in that show, y'all. So good. Oh, I loved every minute of it. But anyway, y'all, I digress. I could talk about My Dad the Bounty Hunter all day and all night. The show was absolutely wonderful, and it's really easy to binge. I think the episode's like 26 minutes long. Like, that's a perfect timeline for me. I love a little 26-minute, 30 minutes something. You know, it just I just like, that's all you need at the time. That's all you really need. Even though I do be watching these shows that be hour-long episodes, it be taking a lot. It be taking a lot out of me. But I watch it, okay? But definitely, okay, so my list so far now is The Reading on BET+. A scary horror thriller. Horror? Yeah, it's horror. A lot of gore. Scary horror thriller that I think is something you should definitely queue up. If you're into that sort of film, I thought Monique did a really good job. Definitely queue it up. And also, My Dad the Bounty Hunter. If you're looking for something super light, fun, exciting adventure, fun for the kids, fun for you, My Dad the Bounty Hunter on Netflix is another great one to queue up, okay?